How's it going? David here. So when I first started my YouTube journey, I looked online to see, basically how many subs I can get in a year, how much money does that equate to, and it was really hard to find information. I had no idea. I've seen some people say, I gained like 10 subs in a year, and I've seen others where it's like I gained, a million subs in a year. So it was really hard to judge, and then also looking, well, how much do those people make? And it varies so greatly, and it's so hard to tell. I've seen channels where their second video, they gained enough traction to monetize. In the first month, they're making like 20 grand a month. And I'm like, was that normal? I have no idea. And I've seen other ones where it's like, well, it took me like 3 years to finally get monetized, and I make $5 a month. So I really had no idea. It was like all over the place if you do any research. I am sitting at about 5,000 subs. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how much does someone with 5,000 subs get. But that can vary so much based off of how many views. It's more about views than subscribers. Subscribers help, but it's more about views. And it's also how long each of those viewers view for. It could be, they click in, click out, they only show one ad. And also, how long are your videos? If videos are 1 or 2 minutes long and you play one ad compared to a video that's 10, 20, 30 minutes long, you can have multiple ads. Are those viewers watching the whole thing? They're watching half of it? Many different factors that we can jump into. But this is just a video to help. I feel like I'm kind of an average person, I guess. It's like I'm not one of those people that's like blew up after like the third video. I worked pretty hard at this thing. So just to give like people out there who are like, hey, I'm thinking of adding this to things that I do, like trying to start a YouTube channel, and I kind of want to see how long things take. Well, first let's jump into some analytics, right? That's probably what you're here for. Real analytics. This is my channel. So first off, it took me, I started this Feb 1st of 2021. It took me, I think, until the end of April I got monetized. And to get monetized, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and like 10,000 watch hours or something like that. I hit the watch hours first, and then like a week later I hit the subscribers. So kind of like right at the same time. And so that happened. So it basically took me about 3 months to get monetized. So yeah, and this kind of goes through my impressions, my engagement, my audience, and who's like subscribed to me. 51% of you who watch my stuff aren't subscribed. So if you aren't subscribed, think about subscribing. All that helps is, my next video pops up, you can see it. So that'd be great. And it looks like I have 2.8% female, the rest male. So not very many women out there watching. And I guess my demographic tends to be the 35 to 54. That seems to be like the bulk of it. Some a little younger, not too many teenagers watching my stuff, which is fine. I gear towards more comic books and investing and financial stuff, so teenagers aren't into that stuff. Maybe the comics part. But anyways, so let's go to see how much money I've made this past, let's go August. Let's see how much money I made in all of August. So if you look here, I gained about 1,400 subscribers, which was way more than I normally gain. Way more. I don't normally gain this much at all. That was just kind of like an anomaly month because I was on some video, and the other video that I was on blew up, so that kind of helped me. So let's look at how much I made. So in August, I made $526. And that seems to be kind of where it's at. Views-wise, I had the most views I ever had. And if you go down to July, I had 80,000 views. And then 73 for June, 55, 25, 27, so forth and so forth. I got 1,000 my first. So let's just look at the lifetime so I can show you exactly. So far since basically, January 30th, it was actually Feb 1st was my first video. I made about $2,500, and I've gained about 5,200 subscribers, watch hours, 40,000 views. And if we look at it month to month, right? So let's do this. Let's make it custom, and let's go here to there. Usually this will show me the graph version. Okay, so this was my biggest month by far, making 526 and 1.4 thousand subscribers, 81,000 views. But then if we go July, I made about $500 in July, about the same amount of views. So I made a little more, but my subscribers were 600, this is more normal for me. I just had, like I said, a big month. And if you look at it, it's like I had like one really big video, and then we can go to June. There we go. June, like I made way more money in June, and I actually had less views. I had more subscribers. So it just varies every single month. July was 506, so on and so forth. If you look at my first month, my first real month of being subscribed or having subscribers, enough to be monetized. Yep, good. I was 443, and I only had 55,000 views. So it really all depends. What it depends on is your CPM. So my CPM, this is, clicks per million. And then this is my RPM. This is what I take. This is basically how much my videos generate, this number. And then some goes to Google and all that kind of stuff. But this is my take home right here. And, some months it's like 6.3, 6.5. And then September, it's been 7.8. So if I have a higher RPM, that means I'm making more money. I don't know exactly how to raise that. It really depends on, I guess, who's, paying for the ads in front of my videos kind of thing. So I've seen people that have a lot higher, that make a lot more money for having the same amount of views that I have. But generally, so far in September, I'm, about $467. I'll probably hit my average view rate, which is, somewhere between 75 and 80,000 views. I'll hit my average subscriber, which is around 600, because there's only like 6-7 days left in the month, and I'll probably hit around $500. So pretty much ever since I've been monetized, it's been about $500, give or take. And even though my subscribers have gone up during this time, it hasn't really generated in that much more money or more views, because I've been sitting around 70,000 to 80,000 views pretty much since almost have been monetized, and same amount as dollars. So that's kind of like what you can expect, I would say, from a smaller YouTube channel, right? Is somewhere around this. And to give you an example, I post every day, Monday all the way through Sunday, the whole week. I try to get up a video every day. I'm pretty close, like maybe one time a month I'll miss one day, but I try to post every single day. So that's kind of where I'm at. And yeah, every channel is a little different, but this can help you give like a real insight on how much money you could probably be making off of 5,000 subscribers, around 70, 60,000 views, depending what, let's look at August. Here we go. 80,000 views, roughly, you're going to make around $500, somewhere in there. So that can give you a good estimate on what is possible and how long it took you to get there, things like that. So in the beginning, my first month, I got 16 subscribers. That was it, my very first month. And then my second month, I got 600, 550, 800, 780, 600. That one's obviously really high for that one reason. And then this month is going to be around the 600 mark. So usually I'm in around, 5 to 600 for subs. But yeah, my first month, only 16. And if you go to views, my first month I only got 1,000 views. And Yeah. And then now I'm, slowly going up, but right around the same. September will be right around the same as these little blocks here. So I hope this can help anyone that's actually curious in this kind of stuff and wants to know a little more. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good weekend.